Bap, bap, bap. Are we rolling? Is this... I mean, I don't know, Pat. Are we rolling? Last time we tried to record for last week's, it wasn't rolling, and I recorded a whole episode, and Pat wasn't rolling on it, so we couldn't.
Yeah, that's why it didn't come out.
And that's the tension I sense.
I mean, I put together a whole episode, and the film wasn't in the camera.
I'll take you want me to take the heat for that?
What did you say that Pat was like, we can't let this one air. We can't let them hear this one.
So Shirley Temple, she was hot. And I would like to hear the producer's side of the story. And I've met a couple and I'm on their side. And, it's a different time. And honestly, she was kind of asking for it. She was very mature for her age. Those diapers were very hiked up.
Oh
she was asking for it. This is the first time I've ever not let a podcast go out. Done a podcast for a week. Or
I was shocked when I saw you post that.
What happened?
What happened? What?
Were you just like, how?
Well, I was just like, I thought that the rules dictated that like somebody would just come to your house and force you to sit down and talk.
That's the other thing. You realize you guys podcasts are every week.
No, they sell ads out a year out.
No, it's a relentless.
You literally have to.
You cannot take a week off. And by the time it comes out and you're all set, it's like, we gotta record tomorrow. So, and you're just like, it's like Groundhog Day. You're just like, well, oh my God, we just did one. I can't, what else am I gonna say? And this was the first week I was just like, I physically cannot do this. I don't have any help with my child. I have a baby in my hand and babies aren't allowed on YouTube.
Right.
I don't know, because of trafficking. I don't know. And I was like, what would happen if we were like, let's do it next week. I see like Theo will be like, no pod this week. And I'm like, oh, my favorite thing is all of the products that we were shilling during the pandemic that are now just gone.
No, now they're selling on TikTok. They have put all of their money. This is my job now.
Where's Magic Spoon?
TikTok.
Magic Spoon's on TikTok.
Do you remember Beam? Beam Dream?
The
Sleep
deodorant?
Cocoa?
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, the charcoal deodorant?
No.
The floss made out of urine? Like, it's just, all these products were so weird. Hold on. The tooth whitener made out of women's period blood?
Oh my God.
The
10% made of asbestos?
Yeah, 10% of the proceeds go to a fake charity. What was it? So.
You had a product that advertised on your podcast called
Lumi.
Beam. It was like
a
Sleep
pillow?
Cocoa. No.
Oh, it was like a drink that helps you fall asleep.
Yes.
I snorted it. It didn't work.
Yeah, no.
It was like a powder.
I know.
There were a lot of powders.
Yeah.
We're pushing a lot of powders.
We should have been flagged by the FBI for the amount of just like powders that were showing up to your house. Like they should have been like, somebody needs to go and look through those packages.
The number of powder is Athletic Greens. Oh, this powder.
Actually it literally just only powders.
I'm telling you, I only eat. I don't even I'm like, is any of this, everything, and then it comes with a blender. And
Yeah.
It's too much.
Oh my God.
So, TikTok, look.
Yeah. Say it.
I know it's where you are off and on now. I think it's a wrap.
No, I hate it.
I'm not saying, no, I just mean, I think we jumped the shark on TikTok.
Yeah.
Even Bethany Frankel was like, I'm not getting in the algorithm anymore. And she's like deep throating bagels at 2 a.m. and like screaming at women in the Chanel store. Like if she's
being suppressed.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, you think? Do you think it's because a lot of people are being suppressed either if they have their monetization on.
I don't even know if it's like suppression so much as it's just not being pushed. Like it's not, I don't think it's so much like we're not going to show people that as much as it's like we're going to show people these 2 specific things.
Yeah.
And that's all. Because like if you
aren't abused by Zach Bryan, you are not getting in the algorithm.
No, literally, exactly. Literally, exactly.
Is he single? I will swipe right on him right now. Brianna's my friend, but I need to get in the algorithm, sweet pea. It's like, well, ever since I had RFK on, I just like, just over. But TikTok now is just like this dress you can wear 7 ways. You can wear it to a wedding. You can't wear it to anything. Do not wear that dress anywhere. That is the sluttiest dress I have ever seen. It's got like a mesh cutout down to your vagina up, and it's like it slims your waist, and you can wear it to a christening.
And also you can buy it on Amazon. It's just like what? There are so many other places to buy your
protein muffins. Are you getting the protein cakes? Protein muffins?
No.
They are so moist in these protein muffins. I'm like, what?
Ew.
A protein we're in a different algorithm then. Mine is like protein muffins, crystals in like a giant, like a lazy Susan of sand, and these crystals just come up. I don't know what anyone's selling. There are these women that
First
are just like,
that's targeted to you.
there are these women that are just like, Lindsay, yep, you get 3 stars and you're now going to get this extra special. I'm like, what's the product? And they're like,
my God.
And you just won the, diamond medallion. And I'm like, but what's the product? Is it lip gloss? Is it necklaces? Is it a IUD? Like, what is it? And then there's just like Christmas trees around. I mean, are we gone?
That's so funny because all the products that get pushed to me are like, here's a book to read when you don't know when you don't know what the answer is.
I haven't seen a book on an ad in 45 years. Last time I saw a book ad, I did it for mine. I don't
No,
what?
It's like this journal will help you figure out what's going on.
That is
so fucking rude. Every single time I open it, it's like, hey, you seem a little unsure.
What are you watching on TikTok? Like how do you get
I don't know.
This always blows my mind when we're getting completely different news and we're in alternative realities. Because like I will go to lunch with somebody. I mean, we know that's not true. I will see someone at the Comedy Store. Sorry. You know what I mean? I'll be texting with someone. Okay, let's just, and they'll be like, oh my God, did you see like Putin is like doing nuclear tests? I'm like, that's your my breaking. Did you see that a coyote is hunting with a skunk?
Yeah.
And they're joining forces.
Yeah.
Like that's the only news I saw today.
Dude.
Did you know that plants talk to each other?
I did. I've seen that.
Can't take it on. I was like, I now go, don't show me that.
Oh, that's
Not
smart. Not
interested.
interested. I do occasionally I'll get like video game content come up and I'll just be like, no, I don't.
Every time after you come over, I get TikTok. Do you want the Taylor Swift blanket?
I don't even get that.
It's like a fleece Taylor Swift blanket that was made by some like Chinese children.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's the whatever pyramid scheme that is TikTok right now.
It's just QVC.
But I don't like it when a thing has their own like language already and everyone's so familiar with it. It's like, and you just sent me 2 diamonds and you just sent me as they're talking in real time and you can't see the comments.
Yeah. Ice cream, yum.
What's that?
Wait, have you seen?
I hate this. I hate this.
Oh, you're gonna lose your fucking.
What is that?
Okay.
We're just South Korea now. No, I've seen it.
You know what? Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like you can go on TikTok Live, which is just whatever, and people can send you gifts, which are like little. They're like little emojis, but they cost money.
But it's money. Yeah,
and
yeah. I do
money.
know that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, these random like women, their whole gig is like they pretend to be like a video game character essentially, like on TikTok Live, and people will send them stuff, and they just sit there like bouncing, and they'll be like, ice cream, yum. Thank you. Rose, haha. Ice cream, yum. Like that. They just do that literally all day long.
Can you explain it from a psychological perspective, what we're doing? Like, are people giving
kink
this
thing.
is what I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with everyone, like the person doing that thinks they're getting money because they're doing that.
The one recording themselves.
And the person giving money is like, oh, this poor thing. Let me just give it. Do you know what I mean? You know, when like you think you're getting money for that, and everyone's like, "Oh God, give her $5. This is sad."
It's the real life, or it's the online equivalent of like when somebody's busking like with a guitar.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, buddy.
And they're like, I just got, that rendition of New York State of Mind. They loved it. And I'm like, no, I feel sorry. Like,
there's barely room for one Jason Mraz in the industry.
It's like when you see like, someone's like, dude, I got like 10 million views on this video. And they're like, they were all hate watches. Just so you know, comics, we send it around and we're like, look how embarrassing this is. Like, it's not people
You look at the comment. They're like, I got 30,000 comments on this video and all of them are like, kill yourself.
Yeah, totally. So it's like when I just feel like we're all in this like myopic, like snow globes where we have no idea what validation, like we're just don't even know what we're getting, but it's like we just turn it into what we want it to be.
Engagement's engagement, baby.
A
dollar's a dollar.
Football's
on all the fucking time.
Is there more football?
Yes.
Than ever?
We are generating more football. There are more teams.
It feels like there's more football.
You're not going to convince me that the Tennessee Titans have always been around. Yeah. That's a new thing. You guys try to sneak that in under the wire.
Yeah, I don't. The Pensacola Penguins, I don't remember. Are these new teams? Are these additional? Are these spin-offs?
I know. And then college, they're like, well, yeah, now you didn't know that every single year Tennessee plays Western Guatemala State.
I don't
remember.
What?
That's a series? That's not a thing.
I don't remember the Waco Wagoneers, and you're not going to convince me otherwise. Like, here's why I'm obsessed with this. A couple things. Because the way the TV business is changing and the entertainment is changing, I love that, like, I was on a pitch today talking about, like, with a bunch of TV people, and they were just like, we just don't understand why everyone's going to YouTube and podcasts. I'm like, you guys, You have shit the bed so hard.
Oh my God.
TV is so bad. People started watching the WNBA. This is like men would rather watch women play basketball than watch shows where you're trying to convince someone how to vote and like make your kid trans or whatever the show's about. Like it's what. So I think also in election year, it was so
anything else.
Yeah. And there's also something about watching football being like, this is at least fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone's at least going to survive this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully.
And then, and I don't know if Democrats are even watching it, because when you're watching a, football game, those people are pro-abortion because the point is, I'm just saying football, I love watching football.
I love watching football too.
But I also think that there is something really, sorry, that I made fun of men most of my career. I have to make fun of everybody. It is wild when a woman has the audacity to be like, we're just like objectified. I'm like, have you ever watched football and worried about one of them?
Yeah, actually.
College football, they're not getting paid in college football.
That's true. Well, now
have you ever been worried about any of their ankles once?
Oof.
Never.
It's also like, yeah, it's one thing for a woman to be like scantily clad in like an Aqua di Gio commercial or whatever, but it's another thing to like watch a man literally break his femur in half. Like literally have his heart stopped on the football field.
No one cares.
That's crazy.
Also, if I may, I'm really into watching football. You guys know this about me. I think we have to do something about the NFL football players acting in commercials, because it's asking a lot. Sorry, I feel like I have a hair in my. What if an NFL player sees this? It's asking a lot of like, and then so if that's the take you use, that means it was the best take.
Right.
So this is the best one?
Right. You guys shot 12 hours?
But he's just saying like, thanks Quiznos for coming through. It's like you couldn't, what happened?
Danny DeVito's behind him like handing him
he's got a guy that just follows him around with ice, but you can't get him like an acting coach. Like,
right.
It's just so cringe. And it's so uncomfortable. It's also so funny because they're so tall that it's clear that the set designers didn't even put things high. Like everything, it's so poorly shot because the athlete gets there and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, we don't have a tripod that high."
We
like
don't
it's
have
like
boxes for everyone.
Yeah, totally. Everyone's on it. There's no one's tall. Like it's like always just looks terrible. Would you not buy?
Well, why am I
a Honda Civic if this guy?
Name one football player. Name him.
Art Monk. Name him.
Art Monk.
Name him.
Name.
You shouldn't have shown me that clip.
Name. Well, if you would let me finish. If you would let me finish. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Well, it's like, why are you trying to sell me car insurance from guys that just like professionally crash into each other? That doesn't make any sense. Also, if you think it's bad here, funny. If you live in like a big like football market, like in Kansas City, those two bitches, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, are on every single commercial, including like local businesses.
But also like the Travis Kelce pharma one, it also
the Pfizer one,
it also felt like he was like, I'm doing this for the money, right, bro?
Yeah, he's literally
Pfizer was like, it's fine.
Yeah,
Pfizer's like, it's fine. It's even if he's making fun of us, that's better than not having it. Like it just feels like such a weird. I don't know. It just makes me so uncomfortable, and that's my problem with watching football. Because some of them I don't even know. I'm like, I don't even know this guy.
Right?
This is like Travis passed.
Yeah.
And they got this guy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But who's so happy to be there.
Or sometimes it's a retired player. You know what? That should be the rule. Retired players only. Yeah. Who like have CTE and need the money.
Oh, buddy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they let the ones who are well enough like commentate on football, and then the other ones they have to work for.
I don't feel bad watching football until I watch them act in commercials because it is clear they have brain damage. That's when you're like, oh no, this is wrong.
Well, they definitely can't read. They're being like fed their lines in an earpiece.
Just need you to say orbit white. Like that's all we need. Orbit white. Oh, that's all we need. Hold on. Can we stop? What? Okay,
We've been here 12 hours.
I mean, we don't know. That's all we need.
Yeah. We're about to break union rules.
Just head down to Loman's. Just that's all I need from you. And they can't do it. Like that's when I start getting worried. For some reason, basketball players are really good, though.
I was just about to
basketball
say.
players are great.
Pretty much any other sport.
It's weird.
Can get behind it.
It's Blake Griffin, hilarious.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, CTE's real. There's a great, by the way, to be a dork real quick, Malcolm Gladwell did a great speech at Penn back in the day about this, about like CTE, like college football should go away.
Yeah.
Because if they're, because they're getting concussions and stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it just like cooks your brain. I mean, kids are playing tackle football in 5th grade.
Right.
Like it's insane. For what reason?
Yeah. To get the chicks.
Yeah, I guess
You know what I mean?
Sorry, I liked the boys who could read. Sorry, I liked the boys who did musical theater. Sorry, football player.
Great segue to our next topic. Everyone being gay and loving Wicked. Now,
don't.
I've not seen Wicked.
I've seen it twice. I'll see it again.
So Grace, that is so
I'll see it again.
Great. Hold your drink higher. Hold your drink
I'll see it
higher.
again. Sorry, I'm a football player. This is product placement. I'm getting paid a lot of money.
Look right down the barrel of the camera.
Like Cynthia
with
Erivo.
more pride.
Did you see this?
What?
So,
no, well, let me just, my thing,
okay,
I need you to explain. I'm worried about whatever's happening in this press junket is something is wrong.
Yeah.
Like whatever trauma bond or Stockholm syndrome, why are they touching each other constantly? What happened on the set of this movie?
I don't know.
And I love that everyone's worried about Ariana's weight. I'm like, this is what every actress looks like.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, it's also just like, this is what happens. Like, tell me you've never been in a musical without telling me you've never been in a musical.
Because there's so much emotion or something?
It's just like what happens. Everybody's just like, I love you.
Why?
I just love you.
See,
I
this
don't know.
theater kid.
You just like
so
sing
vulnerable?
together. I don't fucking know.
Then stop. Quit it. Can you cut it out?
Well,
I mean,
the cast parties are usually pretty fun.
I mean, just cut it out, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
It probably, I don't know. It probably takes them back to being in like 9th grade, first like high school musical cast party, and you're like, I'm gonna get fingered for the first time. This rocks.
I don't mean
by a guy who's gay.
I don't.
Not a universal experience.
I don't mean it's always farther back than you think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that maybe this is tinfoil. After the Blake Lively movie and all of those like junkets, being like torn apart, what?
I know what you're gonna say.
What? I feel like people are on to like make the junkets weird.
Yeah. They were, that, and also they were just like, be nice. Whatever you guys do,
be nice, but also like junkets now being like kind of like making us like being a conversation piece instead of just trailers. I'm not seeing trailers. I'm just seeing really weird shit go on. It is weird that
there's so much. I mean, I guess that's just social media, but there's just so much press. Like obviously everybody always did so much press, but I feel like we see more of it now.
Yeah.
We used to just be on like Access Hollywood or
whatever. But they won't stop touching it. Like there's something bizarre about it.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just what gratitude looks like from famous people. And I'm not
They're
used
just
to
genuinely having the time of
it
their
also
life.
might just be that.
I think it might be that.
I think we're so used to being like, yeah, I mean, yeah, so tell me about why do I have to see Wicked? Is it going to change me?
It changed me.
How?
I don't know. I've been waiting for this movie to happen since I was a child.
Really?
Yeah.
What's so good about it? Give me like Wicked movie review.
If I could take the whole thing, download it to my iPhone, turn up the saturation like 10 points, it would be a perfect movie. The only thing that's wrong with it is the color grading and a couple of the lines that they cut.
We've got a.
This is my most specific. This is like the reason why my voice is like this is because I blew out my vocal cords trying to sing Wicked.
What's it about?
A witch. The Wicked Witch of the West.
It's like
before Dorothy came to Oz. What happened?
Copy. I was good. I wasn't like, what happened before she got there? I mean, I didn't watch that movie and go like, hold on, guys. But what was the backstory? Okay, here's the thing about Wizard of Oz. I'm obsessed with the lore of the Wizard of Oz movie, of the making of it. Yes. I want that movie.
Dude, like 12 people died.
Dude, the one with the green face. Yeah, the one with the green face, though. It was like arsenic or something.
Yeah. The Tin Man got like aluminum poisoning because they were literally painting aluminum onto his skin.
Yeah. They're probably all drug addicts too, but it's like, it's mostly true.
MGM was feeding them drugs.
Mostly true. Right.
Yeah.
I love
Judy Garland's allowed diet every day was like 3 bowls of soup with like just broth and like 50 cigarettes. That would literally, that's what MGM said. That's all you're allowed to eat.
That is so wild.
It's
and also she got
insane.
like hit in the face. Like the director just hit her in the face because she like couldn't stop laughing. She was like having a laughing fit, which now is probably just like a starvation fit.
Yeah.
Wicked. Fine, I'll go see it. What is it? 3.5 hours? Do I have to?
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah. Buckle up. You can pee when they during the song Something Bad. That's when you should go pee. Everybody hates that fucking song.
Name them.
Something Bad.
Name
Dr. Dillamond.
Name them.
Alphaba. Also, it's the you're gonna hate this part, I think.
I love that you think I'm gonna go.
I know you're not gonna.
I want to go.
Animals have jobs. There's like a goat who's a professor, and like a bear
who
who's
teaches
a nanny.
gender studies.
No, he teaches history, which is kind of the same thing.
Whoa. Whoa. So fiction. Okay, the animals have jobs, but it's not real animals. They didn't.
No, it's like CGI. It's Peter Dinklage doing a British accent for no reason. It doesn't take place in Britain. No, he's not.
Oh, you're right. He's not.
He's not. He's just. Because he's like
he's coming out as British.
The goat. Yeah. So somebody does transition. He's voicing the goat, and I was just like, whose fucking voice is that? I know whose voice is that. And then I was like, it's Peter Dinklage, but he's still doing Game of Thrones. Like, I think they were just like, hey, we need you to do ADR for the last, like, there's a glitch on HBO. Like, can you just do?
Sure. I don't like when I hear a voice and I know who it is, because then I'm distracted.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is that?
It is distracting.
I just like,
they should have gone with nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put me in.
I would like to do a section that's just Whitney reviewing movies she has not seen. Like, I have such strong takes on, like, I will defend the Joker all day long. I have not seen it, and I am sick of people attacking it.
I haven't seen it either.
I think I know he knew what he was doing.
Who?
I know.
Which one?
Name him.
Who?
Todd Phillips.
Joaquin?
Todd Phillips.
Oh, for sure.
I know he knows what if Todd Phillips makes a bad movie, it's on purpose.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I think Quentin Tarantino said, he was like, oh, he's the Joker. He's like trolling Marvel or something like that.
I could see that.
I mean, it's kind of like the ultimate like prank.
I haven't seen it, but I believe it.
I want to see it.
Did you see Megalopolis?
No.
Oh
yeah.
Remember when you tested for that movie?
I auditioned for that movie.
You came back looking
insane.
And that was the moment when I said, I'm not seeing that.
It was this is such a like core drama for me. It was like Francis Ford Coppola calling me like, we want Whitney to audition for whatever this movie, Megalopolis. Is it out?
Yeah, it came out earlier this year.
Oh.
It didn't go well.
I guess I won that round.
No, you really did.
Actually, I will tell the story. I don't even care. Francis Ford Coppola, obviously, everyone's like, Francis, I'm like,
he's a fan of mine.
I've named 2 movies. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is like acting. Let's go. All right, let's go. And it was only, it was like a couple pages. I memorized. I'm working on it for like days, obviously, because it's Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah.
I go in. I'm in hair and makeup for 3.5 hours. And they do makeup artist I love and know, actually. It was like Jerry curls on
your forehead.
On my forehead that were glued down.
Yeah.
Okay. Glued down, like, what do you even call that?
Like a little curly cue.
With like, and then they put a crown on me that was like does it take place in ancient Rome or something?
Kind of.
And then there was like a gold crown on me, instant migraine. It just went like right into my head. And then all this makeup, whatever. And then we go in and there's a film camera. Okay. Because he's shooting it on film. Mm-hmm. Fine. So you go in and there's just like what's that? It was just like a giant, there's like a guy under
cranking it.
Literally under like a black sheet smoke when it starts.
Oh.
I'm like, okay, we're shooting on film. Everyone is so quiet. There's no vibe of like, we're at an audition. Hey, what's up? Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. It's just like so awkward. And I go in, what am I wearing? I don't remember. And I go out and he goes, I'm like, okay, so, where do you want to start first? And he's like, oh, no, we're not going to do the scene. And I was like, okay. It's 3 days of my life. And he's like, I believe it was.
Tell us a joke.
He would just throw things at me, like in an English accent, say goodbye to your son going to war. Go. I'm not kidding.
That is some.
I'm not kidding.
Like cheapest acting class in Burbank shit.
Dude. And then it was like, and now your husband is leaving you for your sister, Australian accent, go. And I was like, I literally, because I did the show Punk'd, and I literally was like,
serious?
I was like, if I'm being punked, this is genius. This is actually
have I never
genius.
heard this?
Because I disassociated the entire thing. It was like, I quit I was like, I'm moving to Austin. Okay. I was done. Like I started like glazing over. And then he was like, that was great. I don't know how. I don't know where I went. I just like completely disassociated.
You're like, hello, governor.
I like have fun at war, my lad. Like I was just like, what the fuck?
Ugh.
Your son is going to. I don't have a son at this point.
Right.
Like I don't. And so I was like, this is just. I just like my soul like boycotted it. I was like, this isn't cool. Do you know what I mean? You can say there's going to be some improv, there's going to be some accent work. Like, just don't
make me learn the scene.
Totally. So then he's like, let's improvise around the scene. But I'm improvising with him, and he's
not an improviser.
He's Francis Ford Coppola. He can make an amazing movie. I'm sure he's improvised on set a lot.
He's not past 401 at UCB, I'll tell you that much.
He's not yes-anding. I'm yes-anding. And I'm like, look, this guy's got Oscars not for improvising. And I know I make a lot of fun of improv, but she's got chops, folks.
Yeah.
So I'm like improvising my head off to just like nothing. And I was like, well, no, you have to say something. I'm like, is there a cast? Can I do this with anyone? Why am I acting with him? He's like, it's going to be me and you, and we're going to improvise the scene. And I'm like, but you don't, but.
Right. It's like just like the worst crowd work you've ever done in your life.
Has anyone ever
told
you the truth? Since the apocalypse now.
Right.
Has anyone told you the truth?
No.
And then, no, gets better.
Oh my God.
I mean, the holidays, they're a time for what? Fighting, questioning whether or not you're adopted, praying that you're adopted. Yes, yes, maybe. But it's also, the holidays are mostly for creating memories, whether it's sharing a meal, decorating your home, taking a genetic test to pray you're adopted, or just gathering with loved ones. Some people have those, you guys. Wayfair has everything you need to transform your space into a festive and welcoming haven, from stylish furniture to cookware to magical holiday decor and unique gifts. One of my favorite things about Wayfair, it just makes things easy. Like most websites, you go to it, there's like a test to get in. You have to tell them if you're a robot or not. You have to give them 17 codes. You have to know like who your teacher was, and you have to go through a maze. Wayfair just makes it easy. You find everything you need for every style and budget, whether it's like throws and candles and dinnerware with peak elegance, or that perfect gift to make someone smile. Is that still a thing? Wayfair has you covered. And with fast free delivery on even the huge cumbersome stuff, getting your home ready is stress-free. Imagine hosting like the perfect holiday dinner or curling up with family in a beautifully decorated home. Let's do it. Wayfair helps make those moments actually happen. It's about turning your home into the heart of the season. Visit wayfair.com right now and get your home holiday ready. That's Wayfair, WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. I'm gonna level with you guys, okay? Most presents suck. I said it. Pat's laughing. They do. Okay, see, every present I've gotten as a mom is a chore. It requires a battery. It requires, like, I have to give, my phone number to another country so they can spam me forever. Like, you don't know my size. No one knows anyone's size. Get out of there. Okay? What? What are you going to get anyone? We have Postmates. We have Amazon Prime. If someone wants it, they have it. Okay? Except this. This holiday season, honestly, this is my favorite gift. I'm giving this to everyone. The Skylight Frame. It's a touchscreen digital photo frame that connects your loved ones, and you get to share pictures for realsies. Okay, not just a frame. It's a way to share memories, stay close no matter the distance. Here's mine. I actually have it. I use it. It's right here. It's easy. You send photos directly from your phone to the frame. The setup takes truly less than 1 minute. Even idiots can do it. I even did it. Okay, you can preload it with your favorite photos before you give it to someone. Like, you can put all I'm giving everyone this for the holidays, and with the pictures of me and my baby, to everyone. You don't have to put their photos in it. Like, you know what I mean? You can put whatever you want in it. You can put screen grabs of quotes if you want to change them. You can like send hints by screen grabbing like book titles and being like, here, I got this for you. And they're like, what are all these book titles that are like how to get sober? Like, oh, I don't know. It just came with the frame. You can send passive aggressive messages. Okay. You can do whatever you've got to do. All right. It's a frame full of preloaded pictures, or you get to send pictures to an email update it. It's just genius. Skylight Frame. It comes with a sleek design, fits any home. It adds function, style, thoughtful holiday gift. I highly recommend it. Other gifts are dumb. Let's just say it. As a special offer, you're going to get $20 off your purchase at skylightframe.com/Whitney. That's Skylight Frame, SKYLIGHT, frame.com. Look how cute that is. It just keeps alternating photos. Is that not the cutest thing ever? I just can't get enough. You got to do it. /Whitney. Skylightframe.com/Whitney. Oh, and look at, you can keep the photos moving faster if you want to swipe. Seems genius. Not even kidding.
So I'm like kind of on the verge of tears because I'm so embarrassed. Like these are casting
Use
directors.
that.
Like,
Use that.
I go out. He gives me a signed copy of his new book.
This I do know because you came home. You literally came home. I remember you walked in. You like had this look on your face and all these fucking curls in your hair, and I just gave you a hug, which was weird for us.
Really weird.
It was just
that was the worst part of the day.
Are you okay?
That's how bad it was.
And you were just like, and you like tossed this book on the table. You were like, I don't know what to do.
He signed it in front of me, like as if I had shown up to an autograph signing,
Right.
as if I wanted, like, thank you.
Yeah.
But like, just don't give me the book and let's do this give me a shot.
That was a warm up, right?
What?
Yeah.
Then gave me a bottle of Francis Ford Coppola wine. Like, you'll need this. Like,
First of all, they cost like $15.
I know. It's like, this is not, it was just so humiliating. Like, that's the only, and so confounding. In that moment, I was just like, I thought I understood how this business worked in like some capacity.
That's crazy.
It was wild. I would do anything to get a copy of that just to get my reaction. He's like, and your son is going to war, English accent. I was like, it might have been before I stopped getting Botox. So maybe I just was like, just one crocodile tear. But I just remember being like, I looked up. I remember being like, Ashton Kutcher, there's no way he's doing, he's writing the apology letter for being ambassador and he's not available. But I was just like, this is the first time I truly thought, oh, I'm being punked. And this is like perfect. If someone could get me to do an English accent in front of Francis Ford Coppola, that is hilarious. That is so funny. That is so funny to me.
That's crazy.
It was embarrassing.
They should do that for they should do another Jury Duty, but with famous people like auditioning for like Quentin Tarantino or something.
And the other thing I want to do, I've always wanted to do, like, in movies, like they'll do stand-ins and the stand-ins will run the scene and run the dialogue. I want to shoot the stand-ins doing it and just make a movie of just the stand-ins.
That's so good.
I would watch that.
I would watch that too.
Okay, so did not do the podcast last week. It just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. My brain broke. And
you had to give thanks.
I did spend a lot of time I was honoring the indigenous people. I did not celebrate that massacre, but toxic that you did. I did go to the park a lot. I took my son to a playground.
It was weird.
I was so weird.
What is she doing?
My son at the park is such a hillbilly, dude. All the kids are in like matching things. He's in barefoot in a diaper. Literally, the fact that no one called child services on me is like wild. But my child is the only one that's not sick. All the other ones are just oozing at all time. Like, why is your child wet from its head? Like, they're all just like, get this kid out of here. What? They're all just like covered in slime. Like their noses are. I'm like, my son is the only one not wearing shoes or a shirt, but he's the only one that's not sick. So whatever, I'm a scientist. So Grace and I were texting about what our topics were. Hers was kids at a dog park.
No, well, yeah, people who bring their kids to the dog park.
Wild.
Like a 10-year-old.
Oh.
Like old and like too old to be carried. Like if it's a baby, you're different. You got like the baby hooked into like the Bjorn, like they're not walking around.
Sure,
but like a 10-year-old who's gonna be like, look at this cool toy. I'm gonna pick it up and then run around and like maybe throw it. It's like dogs can't differentiate you and like another dog. Like they're gonna try and roughhouse with you.
I love when something is, because I do this a lot, how something is like a top ick, but then it just translates to you're mad at someone who's poor. Like, get a nanny for your 10-year-old. Take your dog to daycare. Get your dog a dog park.
Oh my
God. Like, the only solution is don't be poor.
Yeah.
But like, what do you do?
It's a Silver Lake dog park. I don't think
I just feel like we've lost whatever stuff that we're watching on Instagram. We're watching dogs and babies snuggle. We're watching people hold tigers. We've lost the concept that anything is dangerous.
Oh, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? I think that's what I went to the dog park when the number of, because I was on the kid side, mine separated.
Yeah.
because I have never gone to the dog park with a kid. And now that I have a kid, I can't be on the dog side.
No.
And now that I'm not at the dog park, it is a mess. Dogs are fighting. When I was there, everything was handled. If there was a problem, I handled it. Because if someone's dog is acting up, I'm like, you have to leave. I will kick people out of the dog park.
Yeah.
I tell people, I'm like, I will take your dog and train your dog. Give me your dog for 30 days. You're going to get, like, you're not in control of your dog. Someone's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
And so, look, I'm the mom of the mutts, the princess of the pups, the champion of the canines. That should work, but C's are stupid. I have notes for you guys and your dogs at the dog park. Okay. Why does everyone thinks their dog's a golden retriever? Like
100% true.
The denial about your dogs. You can't get a certain dog breed and think they're going to behave how you want them to behave.
Right.
I watched a dog fight the other day with a Shar-Pei. Someone took a Shar-Pei.
Those are notoriously mean to other dogs.
Dude, and it's not, they're just trying to protect. They don't know they're being mean. It's your job to know. Are you loco, dude?
Yeah.
That's like taking Azalea Banks to a Diddy party. That is a deep cut. That is like taking Will Smith to the Oscars. Like, Shar-Peis, they don't mess with other dogs.
Don't play well.
Do you remember Violet? Did you
Yes, I remember Violet.
So I had Violet for a couple years, and then you met her, I think, when we were
tail end, yeah,
like in the pandemic. Shar-Peis pick one person for their whole life. There's nothing else that matters to them. You realize that everything else is just in their way. The wrinkles on their face are for blood to drain off it when they're in fights.
Mine too.
Do you know what I'm saying? You have no wrinkles. It's very frustrating.
Someday.
They belong like on a throne in China in like a velvet teepee. They're not for dog parks. They're for cat people who are allergic to cats. Like that's who a Shar-Pei is. They're for people who want a tiger, but it's illegal. Like
Good tip, actually.
Dude, I loved having a Shar-Pei.
Yeah.
I loved Violet, but she could not fathom that anything else that moved around me should not like be murdered immediately. I mean, it's just like, what?
Well, that's my dog is not a Shar-Pei. She's I don't know what the hell she is, but she's protective of me because she's a good dog. Like, but she's, did you? Yep.
Damn it.
Wow, the shirt I was going to try and steal from you is now soiled.
Grace came in and went, ooh, that shirt's fun.
Oh, also, by the way,
Shots
I walked
fired.
in, Pat went, nice shirt.
Pat is so random with this. When Pat gives me a compliment, I'm always like,
huh?
It's always like,
this was not a compliment.
Cool haircut. Like it's
cool haircut. Oh my God.
Dude, Pat, here's what I'm realizing. Pat is always trolling. And you really, did I tell you what he said on a phone call recently?
No. Oh God.
Chris and I were fucking dying. He was on a phone call. It was like a work call with like managers, like agents, and like social media team and stuff like that. And like there had been like some people that shot footage on tour, whatever. And it's like different people in each city. And like someone sent footage from like the New York show or something. And Pat was like, hey, so just like general note, like when, you get a filmer in another city, if they could just like move the camera like within like, I don't know, like 2 miles of Whitney, that'd be great. No, but like dead serious. And he was like, yeah, otherwise it just looks like it was shot on a potato 20 years ago. So
sorry.
Dude,
I
literally
stand by my opinion on the punch in on that
there was
show.
so much like buried. Like
so
I have to clean up this mess.
Oh
Can
my
you guys
God.
just get your shit like I shouldn't have to say this.
That's so
I know.
funny. I'll just do it myself next time.
But like super helpful.
Yeah.
Like, so here's the thing. So if you could just do it within 2 miles of Whitney, that'd be cool. Like inside the venue would be great. Ideally, she's like in the shot. That'd be cool. Like, just
That's so funny.
shot on a potato. Chris and I have been laughing about shot on a potato.
I never
so
recovered.
funny.
Shot on a potato 20 years ago.
20 years ago is incredible.
I'm just saying how Pat, like, he'll give you a compliment or try to be helpful, and you don't realize till halfway through he's making fun of you.
I would never figure it out.
Cool shirt, Grace.
Nice shirt.
That's it. Nice shirt.
Nice shirt.
Wait.
I was like, hang on. Wait a second.
I don't know, dude. I'm just saying, like, I know people are gonna come for me. What's new? Like, do you realize Shar-Peis, their eyes are so deep in their head that you can't even see their eye. They can't see you. They're
just moving on instinct.
They don't. Like they only see their dude. When I would take Violet to the vet, they would come out in metal gloves.
Yeah.
They come out in gloves with chains.
Yeah.
Like when you go,
like a knight.
Like when you go swim with sharks, they put like chains all over your wetsuit. Like, dude, get them out of the quinceanera at the local dog park. Shar-Peis are so smart, dude. I tried to rehome her. I don't think you knew me then.
No.
I tried to rehome her and put her in the house, looked like I go out of a door. She jumped over a 5-foot gate, opened 2 doors, gnawed out of a wooden fence. Half of her face like came off because once they decide something, they're not stopping what they're doing. Get them out of Build-A-Bear. You guys, we're not doing. And also, let me start by saying, it is always the owner's fault. I'm not coming for your dog. I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
A dog is either untrained or just like the owner should know better not to
train your dog. My favorite is he's never bit anyone. Yeah, no dog's ever bit anyone until they bite. Yeah, he's 7 months old. He's due.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah.
Dog parks are so stressful and so overstimulating, and dogs like make mistakes, and sometimes their owners are genetic mistakes. And so many people do not know what their dog is bred to do. So the dog's either stressed, has too much energy, then I end up having to put my finger in a dog's butthole, and I just got my Lisa Frank nails.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of herding dogs. Is your dog a herding dog?
No, I don't. I should think she's a mountain dog mix.
Okay.
She's a lazy bitch.
That's good. That's what you want. Australian Shepherds.
Oh.
What are you? They have to. They herd. Okay, that's the only way they know how to experience.
They will herd anything. They will herd like small children if they're around.
They herd cattle.
H-E-R-D.
H-E-R-D. Herd. Yeah, totally. They herd cattle. I don't see any cattle at this mall.
Right.
And I don't see a leash on your cattle herding dog. Do I have to leave the mall because you can't Google? Also, everyone in LA now has a husky all of a sudden.
Yeah. Well, if you go to when I was looking for a dog last January, I went to a bunch of different shelters, and they're overrun. There were way more huskies than there were pitties.
Yeah, because people get a husky and then they realize they have a bear in their house.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bear who also screams.
No. Okay.
Constantly.
Huskies, a husky in Los Angeles, they're bred to pull sleds over long distances in sub-zero regions.
Yeah.
Okay. Following Andrew Huberman's protocol and doing a cold plunge 2 minutes a day doesn't count towards your husky. This dog's supposed to pull a sled through the snow, not be a service dog on your Southwest flight because you have fake anxiety.
Oh my God.
And you don't understand why it's jumping all over people at the Cinnabon. Like, there is, I got really into this. A Siberian husky in 1925 made headlines when huskies rushed a life-saving serum to Nome, Alaska to combat the diphtheria pandemic. This is what they're supposed to do. It ran 658 miles in 5.5 days. I read that on AmericanKennelClub.com, my only source of news these days.
It's gotta be real.
Like, they're bred for like that. Dude, if I see
we gotta get one of those to Wuhan. Just in case.
If I see one more Akita at a dog park, I will lose the only marble I have left. I have one marble.
It's hanging on by a
thread. I have one marble now. It's hard. Like, they're Japanese. Okay, they're Japanese. They are bred to fight wild boars and bears. They're like the Cybertruck of dog. They're very cool to look at, but I don't want one in my house. Dalmatians? Do you know about Dalmatians?
Firehouse dog.
Yes, but they were bred. Okay.
I don't know what they're.
Yes, but they were bred to run alongside horse-drawn carriages to protect the horses and the passengers from other dogs attacking. Same thing with fire trucks and stuff.
Jesus.
Why are they playing with someone's newborn?
It's also like, if you want a toy, if you want a dog that's gonna get a Shih Tzu. Like, get a little Chihuahua mix.
That's the problem. Some people have,
teeth.
but then there's a Dalmatian at the dog park, so
right.
the Shih Tzus
get eaten.
Gone. We know what happened to our Shih Tzu.
Oh my God.
It's just set the dog up to win.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying. Stop getting dogs you have no idea how to own. Like, if you're dumb, don't get a smart dog. Like,
yeah.
We just have to be humble. I'm a klutz. We know this. I'm not going to get a tricycle. I'm not going to go near a trampoline. I know I'm in over my head. I know my limitations. This is why I don't go near cats. I know they're going to cast a spell on me, and I don't want to talk to my dead mom right now. Thank you. I don't trust the cat is going to relay what I want to say verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I don't love these dogs. I'm just saying, put them on a leash.
Yeah.
If they're going to run free with 50 other inbred dogs people bought on the internet from some MLN woman that breeds Great Pyrenees, and she's on her 3rd divorce. Dude, you realize breeders, like, they're like stage moms. Have you ever met a sane dog breeder? They're always in like a bump it. They're who buy the bump. Lila Rose,
It's
head
Tiger
to toe.
King. Yeah.
Dude, they buy all that shit on TikTok.
Yeah.
The dress you can wear 52 ways. I knew a German Shepherd breeder. Okay, tattoo lip liner. Only drinks Sunkist.
Yep.
Okay, they always have like a jet ski in the driveway. Like,
also, she's gonna live to be 112.
That's correct. That's so funny.
The holidays are the most magical time of the year, but let's be real, they can also be expensive. Thankfully, Ibotta helps you save money while keeping the magic alive. Ta-da! Whether you're buying groceries, gifts, holiday treats, Ibotta gives you real cash back. Here's how it works. Download the free Ibotta app, add offers, shop at your favorite stores, upload your receipt. It is just that easy. You can earn cash at over 1,000 retailers, from grocery stores to big name brands like Macy's, Best Buy. And unlike other stupid apps, Ibotta gives you actual cash, not just points, not hawk to a crypto. The average Ibotta user earns $256 a year. Imagine what you could do with that extra cash this holiday season. You could help get your friend out of jail when they steal a bunch of stuff because they didn't have Ibotta. Maybe, I don't know, or spoil your loved ones a little more, or treat yourself to something special. Download the Ibotta app today. Use code Whitney to get $5 cash back. It's Ibotta, Ibotta, in the App Store or Google Play, code Whitney. You guys, the holidays, they're here. I know, the Mariah Carey song won't stop playing. Time to find the perfect gift for the man in your life. And look, I'm just going to help you with this. Let's be honest. They're hairy, they're smelly. You need the Manscaped Chairman Pro package. It is the ultimate grooming gift for the gorilla you fell in love with. He will actually use it. He will love it. It's designed for comfort, precision, clean shave every time. The Chairman Pro, this thing is gorgeous, okay? Interchangeable skin-safe blade heads, flex adjust technology for the perfect shave, waterproof design for easy use in the shower. The package also includes Power Shave Gel, Face Shave Soother, making a complete grooming experience from start to finish. Whether it's your partner, your brother, your dad, give him a gift he will appreciate every single day. And with Manscaped, you know you're giving quality and innovation. Stop with getting rug burn on your face every time you hug one of the men in your life. Get 20% off free shipping with the code Whitney at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with code Whitney at manscaped.com. Look at this. And it's also easy to wrap. It's not some stupid package that's going to take like a, ribbon. You just throw it at them.
There was a breeder I knew that bred German Shepherds. I know you guys are going to come at me.
Oh, God.
They're bred for war.
Right.
Not to go in your purse.
They're police dogs.
These animals are like the Ferrari of dog.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
And people just have no idea. I know they're very sweet with you, but you just gotta, dude, your Rhodesian Ridgeback is from Rhodesia.
It doesn't want to be
They
here,
were
first
bred
of all.
to hunt lions
Yeah.
in Africa. If you've not trained this dog, maybe don't let it jump in the baby stroller. I feel like it's like it must be a California thing where they don't believe in dog breeds. Everything's trans now. They're like, I have a Ridgeback, but it identifies as a miniature poodle. Like it's okay. Well, miniature poodles normally can't fit 6 crows in their mouth. Can you go handle that? It's getting a little messy over there by the playground. Like I have a Ridgeback. She's allowed in 2 rooms in my house.
Correct.
And that's it.
Yeah.
As long as every door is locked.
Also, sorry.
Everyone in the house has to wear like a medieval suit of armor if they want to meet her.
If she thinks that she hears something in the house,
It's over.
this bitch, like, meeting will end. Podcast episode canceled. Everybody must vacate the property.
Yes.
She needs to do like 30 laps. She needs to find the source of the sound and then kill it.
There's no stopping her. There's no
which is good. That's what she's wired to do. But
that's why I get to live here alone. And I have so many people that want to murder me, but I still feel safe.
Oh my God, dude. When I was house sitting for you, this was like 2 years ago, here by myself, of course. It's a big ass in the middle of nowhere house, like property. I wake up at 3 a.m. to a scraping noise. I was like, what? Who is scraping? Like, I was like, I'm about to die. Like, this is the day that I die. So of course,
exfoliating.
Yeah. Mona's in the bed with me. I'm like, let's go. Like, I let her out first. She's like, she hears it too. She was like on edge. We go outside. I open the door, expecting to see like a man in a full face mask. Coyote dragging a 50-pound bag of dog food up your driveway. Literally, it's halfway up the driveway, just like muscled. Mona, of course, loses her shit, chases it off. The coyote is like barely scared, first of all, runs to your gate, literally levitates up the gate onto the top of it and just like disappears into the night. It was one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me.
Coyotes are wild, dude. You've seen the video of me shooting at a coyote with a bullet, what was that? A BB gun. And it's looking at me like laugh. I mean, it's laughing at me. And I'm not even kidding. I don't roll the dice. And here's the thing. Yes, when she hears something above her. So when people are like, well, they're nanny dogs, they love babies. They do, pit bulls and Ridgebacks, but it's because the number one way the babies would die back then were rats. Haha, joke, comedy podcast. Babies die from being eaten by rats. Like, let the comedy begin. And so when they hear scratches, that they think it's rats in the wall, and they lose their minds, dude. Mona has torn up. Remember when she would tear
the hotel? Oh my God!
But it's like, she doesn't just tear things up. It's like the entire floor. Hey, babe, can you keep wrinkling paper? Do you have any?
Is that a Diva cup? What is that?
Can I have this? So we're going to stop in the dog breeds for a second. I'd like to take some time to basically do like a impromptu BetterHelp ad. My boyfriend has started collecting miniatures, and I'd like to know what I should do about it. This is a beanbag chair?
Yeah.
Well, it's a love sack.
What's a love sack?
Which is the worst name for a
Because it looks like a
company.
pocket pussy. Is that why? Oh, what's that? Oh,
what is that?
It's a little piece of Tupperware.
You have an infant in your home.
I know.
That is going to end up in the folds of his small intestine.
He literally came home and was like, and he was like, he had a mini coffee maker, a mini chair, a mini shoebox with a pair of shoes in it. Reebok pumps. What are these? What are we doing? It's just everything except an engagement ring. What are we?
Building a Polly Pocket house.
Yeah. What is this a crisis? Can you just cheat like a normal man?
Also, are these from Etsy? Because that's kind of her thing.
I know. That's my thing. I did. He was like, I got all these minis. And I was like, I can win this just by accident. I have so many mini things everywhere.
You were like, that's so funny because I also bought that on Etsy, but I thought it was a full-size chair.
What do you want to talk about this later, babe? Or did you just go to Michael's?
If you're going to talk for a while, I should mic him up. That's for sure.
Nope, he doesn't want to weigh in. I'm just asking for you guys. Do I let this go on or what do I do?
Comment down below.
I think encourage it. I'm curious to see
Comment
where this goes.
below. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, my dog will kill you.
Yeah.
And it's not, she's not trying to, she's just trying to send a message, and you're
collateral.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? Your vertebrae's in the wrong place. And, eyeballs are just like Smucker's jelly in like a very light casing of plastic, Right. But I don't lie to myself about it, and I don't lie to other people. I'm not like, she's just really friendly.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, please slowly back out of the room and do not make eye contact.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm the same way with my dog. Is like, my dog is great with other dogs. She's slow to warm to people. And with new people, I'm like, no, she probably doesn't. They'll like offer her their hand or whatever, and she'll rebuff it, and then they'll go after her. I'm like, hey, she said no.
Yeah. She's good.
She said no.
She's good. But there's nothing like being rejected by a dog. People can't handle it.
Yeah.
But also, you don't need to be friends. You're never going to see this dog again.
No.
You don't need the inside of my dog's mouth on your hand anyway.
Right.
Like, why?
Right.
Which is when someone comes over, and if it's not you guys, she's in a crate. She's in she's wrapped in duct tape. I don't just let her.
She's mummified.
I just don't let her roam the house.
Yeah,
like, I don't need to get sued. Okay, I don't from everything I have built, because I didn't take 2 seconds to gander at a Google of what my ancestors, what my dog's ancestors did 2,000 years. She is a perfect angel most of the time.
She is. I would die for her.
But 1% of the time is the only percent of the time I'm going to think about.
Right.
Okay, because if she makes that one mistake, that 1% of the time, I'm going to be selling dresses you can wear 6 ways on TikTok. And I just don't think I can do it.
Oh, God.
Anyway, so get your dog on a leash.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw it was like, did Michael Vick move to LA? There were just dog fights.
That happened to me the other day.
Huh.
Somebody was in the dog park with what seemed to be a gaggle of dogs.
Mm-hmm. A dog walker with a pack?
Training them.
That's not okay.
No, and I was just like...
Because that's a pack.
Yeah, and I think that is exactly what it was.
They're not supposed to do that.
And he was like offering like corrections to a bunch of the dogs, and there was a guy with him who he seemed to be like training, and I was immediately just like, I don't like this.
You're going to
like,
train them with a bunch of distractions?
Right.
Here's another thing. This is also like public service announcement. Your dog's collar should not have a bell on it or a bunch of clanky shit because your dog can't hear anything else.
Yeah.
Why do you have a janitor's key ring full of 50 keys on your dog's thing?
It's also like, it's not a cat where they're going to hide in your house and you won't find them for 3 weeks.
Why is your dog the ghost of Christmas past with they can't hear you.
Your dog is in stomp.
You can't. Everyone's like, he won't listen. I'm like, yeah, because he can't hear you. The dogs have amazing hearing and you have and then when they go to eat, my dog won't eat. Is the giant
thing in the
metal
way.
disc that you have on its, collar hitting the metal bowl? Yeah. It's you know what I mean? So I can't, because I can't go to the dog park anymore because I'm just like, hey, you know why this is happening, right? Like can't figure out a relationship, but I can tell everyone what's wrong with their dog. All right. Well, we really dug in, and I'm looking forward to all of you yelling at me that I don't understand your dog and that I was wrong and that your dog's different and that I don't know anything about dogs or cats and I'm racist towards certain dog breeds.
That's true. You are.
Let me have it. Let me know.
This woman has kept 2 dogs separate in her house. They both live here for years. So I think she knows what she's talking about.
3 years. 3 years now. They have lived separately.
Yeah, they have beef.
Here's the thing about me. I only need to see something once and I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it. Like you know what? I have all the information I need. I'm not like, that was a one-time thing. Oh, they got it out of their system. Like I see the lies that people that have tell themselves.
Yeah.
And like, no, that was a one-time thing. That was just because the bully stick. That's good. Then
yeah. No, I brought my dog to my office one single time and she was a nightmare. And I said, great, never again.
People with their dogs at the office.
Never again.
Can't. That dog evolved to chase bears.
Yeah.
And you have it at TikTok offices.
Yeah, one time.
At a WeWork.
Well, I was like, oh, she's protective of me. I can't bring her here.
Yeah, no.
Lesson learned.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's just protective. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I look like I'm attacking you because I have to give you this fax.
Papers. I love the idea that at the TikTok offices, which I don't even work at TikTok, but they're giving out faxes.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to if TikTok
Dude,
you're hiring.
I'm telling you.
Grace doesn't work at TikTok?
I work in the realm of TikTok.
What do you do?
Wouldn't you like to know?
No. But I there's this new thing where whenever I'm like doing a show and I ask people what they do, no one knows what they do.
Yeah, no. Every job is made up.
So wild. Like
Yeah.
people will be like, I'm a consultant. I'm like, for what? And they're like, well, I recruit.
That is some.
And you're like, what? And they're like, I'm the manager of operations. I'm like, so the manager. And they're like, no, and I'm like,
It's a lot of like presentations and like building decks for what? Numbers?
unclear.
What?
Yeah. I'm a supervisor of the operation. What's the difference between the manager and the supervisor? Who do you supervise? Does anyone know what they do? Like,
Right.
I'm fascinated.
Also, like I work for Deloitte and I make $600,000 a year.
Yeah, well, it's a money laundering scheme. You're like,
No.
it's a way to launder money.
Correct.
It's just like a fake job. But I just think it's so, you don't work at TikTok.
No, I write TikToks for brands to post on their TikTok pages
About
about their
dress you can wear
products.
6 ways.
Yes.
You can't wear it 6 ways. You can't, when they're like, you can wear it this way, and then you can wear it this way. It's like, yeah, I can put it off my shoulder, a t-shirt off my shoulder.
Right.
I can wear it that way.
They're just inventing 17 magazine spreads.
Yeah,
That's
don't-
what they used to put in 17 magazines.
Yeah, they're like, and then you can do it this way, and then you can pull it up a little. Yeah, but then
You can
and then it's
tie it in the
it's like-
back. You're
yeah,
like,
no, we
it's
all
a t-shirt.
Yeah, it's like we've all turned a shirt into a bikini top. We know how to.
We've all been in 11th grade.
We know how
okay?
to turn a dress into a sluttier dress.
Yeah.
Don't pretend this dress can be 9 dresses.
Oh,
And
you didn't have to walk past your parents going out in high school?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yeah, you boom and then go out and you pull it out. Like, it's just so insulting. You can wear it 7 different ways. Everyone's gonna know it's the same dress. They're gonna be like, why did she change the dress from last night? That was weird.
Right.
No
It's
one's
also
like, that's a different black dress.
that's just a tube of stretchy fabric.
Because you're also the person at the party who's like, and I can wear it 6 ways, and I can do this. And it's like, oh, God, Jenny's going on about the different
Oh, the
ways she can
dress.
just like Because anyone that buys the dress you can wear 6 ways, she's going to show it to you.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to show you all the ways she can wear it.
She's going, oh, that is nifty.
Yeah, she's buck naked like, and you can. And it's like, honey, I got it. It's good.
Sold.
Like, I didn't even notice your dress. Like, we're at a school orientation.
Oh my
sweetie.
God.
Like, it is the sluttiest dress I've ever seen. You can wear it 6 ways. Babe, I wouldn't wear it once if I were you. There's no occasion to wear it.
Also, don't try and wash it if you got it on TikTok shop because it's going to shrink. It's going to be baby clothes.
You'll be able to wear it one way as a fingerless glove.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I love you guys. Jump Right Elephants. New tour dates are coming soon. Bye. Bye.